So welcome back. We've had 2 days since I put the bee escapes on, so we're going to take everything off and see how they look. So we're going to start with the first one here. I'm going to smoke the bees. Sure, these ones aren't going to come get me. Alright, so we're going to take this off. And actually, if you want to come forward, Ellie, you can see there's a few bees on here, but they're not too bad on the inside, so already it's looking good. I'm going to take the tape off. I'm going to take this tape off here for the bee escapes. Alright, set that there. I'm going to get the lid. So there's just a few on the top, but there's not too many. Open the lid up. There we go, gently. Well, there's a few in there. It's not too bad. It's a lot less than it was. So we'll hopefully smoke the rest of these out. So I'm just going to take this up. So you can see how well it's emptied it out. It's only been just about 48 hours. I'm going to lift this up. Take this. I'm just going to set it over here for now. And we'll smoke the rest of those out in a second. And then I'm going to take off my bee escape. I've already sealed it down. So they're all there. So you can see, look at that. So they've all come down and they can't get back in. But I'm just going to leave this here so that they can come back. And I'm going to put the inner cover back on for this one. And then they can keep filling that one up. Lid on there. And the lid on here. So there's still a few, a couple dozen maybe in there. There's not a lot. You can see them sort of on the edges here. So I'm just going to give them a couple little bangs, see if I can get them out. Just on here, almost like shaking them. And hopefully they'll get out, and then we'll smoke them some more and get them out. So you can see them. Lid off. For this one, there's a few more bees in there. We'll take a look and see how it looks. I'm going to smoke it out. It's still pretty empty. It's a little bit busier in there. It's not too bad. So we're still going to get those out. Take that off the entrance. Okay. Set this one over here. Ooh. There we go. So we'll have to bang that one out. There's still quite a few in there. And then the 8-way on here. So you can see there's a few there again. And they're again building wax up on the 8-way. So I'm just going to set that here so they can go back inside. We'll put the inner cover back on. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay, so this is the feisty hive that John and I did 2 days ago with the porter bee escape. So I'm going to take a look and see how that one is. Ooh. And we got a ton of bees still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for a few more days and see if that helps, because they're not out of there at all. And we'll come back in a few more days. All right. Okay, so we've got most of the sides out, so I'm just going to take the super frame off. Actually, I'll take this out first because it's got the corners. Okay, so I'm going to set that up. And then we'll take this out. All right. So we can see that these sort of come taped together in packs of 10. So we're going to undo the tape. So what we want to do is get the bees out. So I'm going to keep smoking them. And then this tape comes off for each of them. So then each of the individual ones can come off. So we can take, and then there's tape here, just 1 second, tape on this side. And there's tape on this side. This keeps them all together. Okay, and we can take the pile of 10 off. All right. As I fall.
You okay?
Yep. And then we can take each individual off. There's more tape there, so we can see that this one's not built out, so we can put it on again. This one's not fully capped, but see, you can see that's kind of cool. Starting to cap there, so we'll probably attach that one again as well. This one's getting a little bit more capped, but as I lift each one out, the bees, are there, and I can lift them off, and that helps take them out. So we're just going to do that for each one. That one's pretty close, and we'll get our bee brush. Let's just set that one there. I'm going to brush these bees aside. There we go. And then what we're going to do is scrape this off and stuff as well. So this one we'll put back to be capped a little more. That one's not too bad, but again, we'll get the bee brush and brush all the bees off. So I'm actually going to go get a bee brush. So there's just a few bees left inside, so they're not too many. So if there's any on the outside, I'm just going to brush it off gently and then check the other one. So that one's okay. And if there's one, so we can take it apart and just brush them off, and they're good to go. So any of them on the outside, and this is nicely capped. So then we'll show you the other one on the inside. Perfect. So this one here, none of them are fully capped. So I'm just gonna leave those, and then we'll put it back in. We'll add more cassettes to fill our super back up, and then they'll fill those ones up. So I'll put those back in, and I'll show you that at the end. So we'll just leave those bees there. Hey, so we brought this one was emptied pretty well outside, so then we can take it inside. And again, I'll show you how we just take the clips out. They come out. There we go. So you just want to take all of those clips out. Oops. And then we're going to take the thing apart, and I'll lift it up. So, if you want. Okay, so the easiest way to do it is to take the sides out that you can with the clips, and then you remove the tape, and then you can just slide these out in packages of 10. Just like that. Over. There's more tape. We're going to undo the tape so that we can remove each of the, there's a little bee. That's okay. Just like that. And then our super is just set aside to refill. Honeycomb that we're ready, that has all been fully capped. So the next thing, so these are the containers we're going to put them in. So we just want to scrape, so the bees of course have put propolis on it. So we're just going to, I just take my hive tool, or you can take a knife, and just scrape the propolis off. Each of them, and then we're ready for the lid. We actually need some lid. So what I'm doing is the ones that aren't fully capped, I'm going to put back into our Hogg Comb Super. So this one is all taped together still. So I'm just going to set that right in there, and then I'm going to grab the other ones, and I'm going to tape them because we removed the tape. So you can take any tape, and I'm just going to do it on the side that they can't enter. So they can come in this side and this side, but this side is solid. So I'm just putting some tape on that side, and I'm going to put tape on the other side. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to set this in here. Just like that. And then we'll grab two more. I have the one outside, and we're going to put it back on our super outside for them to finish capping. All right, so now Ella is just gonna put the Hogg Comb Super back on the other one. So that they will finish capping that one as well. And you can see that the Quebec Escape, they've already, a lot of them have come off. They're on the inner cover, and also the 8-way, they've cleared that off as well. So we're gonna put the inner cover back on, and we'll be back and see how long it takes them to finish those. Bye. Bye-bye. All right, and the final step, we've got our beautiful Hogg Comb. We've scraped off some of the sides, and then all we have to do is put the lid on. So it's a little bit of a puzzle piece, but you'll get it, it'll fit on as I do it the other way. There we go. So you'll be able to tell And you just snap it right on, just like that. Snapped on, sealed, and ready to label. Enjoy. Go in and taste. Delicious.
It's good.
All right. Okay, you guys can come taste it. We're